What an amazing show yesterday. That's All Saints Day, and we have Mr. Alvarez joining us in Studio B. The Learning Lab is open, and birthdays are back. All coming up next on Panther Morning News.
Good morning, St. Mary's.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Tommy. And in Student Life News, it's All Saints Day throughout the world. Let's head over to Mr. Alvarez, who will talk all about this important day and how we are celebrating it here at St. Mary's.
Good morning, Panthers. Happy All Saints Day. Today we celebrate the Solemnity of All Saints, the day in which we celebrate sainthood in all its forms. You had the chance to reflect on saints during your C blocks last Thursday. Our church has canonized and made famous many saints throughout history. But today, we also recognize the saints that are more personal to us, like a grandparent, mentor, or coach. It is a day where we celebrate all who are now in heaven and reflect on our own call to holiness and sainthood, in whatever form that may be. Today, we will have a special liturgy in the chapel at 10:30 a.m. after second period. All are invited, including your families. For Catholics, today is a holy day of obligation, meaning that we are required to go to Mass. And for those that are not Catholic, you are always welcome to join. All are welcome at the Lord's table. For those not attending the Mass, you may study independently, but please know that there will be no other campus events, meetings, or appointments held during this special block. Thank you. See you there.
Thank you, Mr. Alvarez. And thank you for everyone who participated in Task Teacher Halloween Special Series. And here's one last look at the final standings. The scoreboard, Mr. Rogers clearly pulling out ahead.
Yeah, wow.
Sorry, Miss McManus. But we do want to sincerely thank all the 4 teachers who were willing to step out of their comfort zones, try something new, think outside the pumpkin, and let us make interesting editing decisions. You are all such great sports.
And ofrendas for the Dia de los Muertos altar. We are building an altar in celebration of Dia de los Muertos in the Shea Center. You are invited to bring an image of a loved one that has passed as an ofrenda to place on the altar. And we head back over to Studio B with Michelle and Honey Rose with this important message.
Hey Panthers!
It's Michelle
And Honey Rose
from NHS. We would like to remind you that the Learning Lab is open for all students to study and receive tutoring help during A block.
We have tutors who can help with essays, math, science, Spanish, and some AP classes. Come to the Shea at A block. We are here to help. Thank you.
Filipino Heritage Month ended yesterday, but we didn't have enough time during Hollow Week to show the final spotlight. Here's Eduardo with a special
Morning, St.
feature.
Mary's. Today we will be highlighting Manny Pacquiao. Emmanuel Dapidran Pacquiao was born December 17, 1978, to an extremely impoverished family in a small town called Kibawe. His rise to fame came after he moved to Manila as a teenager and began his boxing career. His first bouts brought lots of attention, as many were televised on a show called Blow by Blow, where Pacquiao's aggressive style gained popularity among Filipino boxing fans. After his first major belt in 1999, Pacquiao went to the United States and began his global popularity after winning both WBA and IBF titles, putting his face on the covers of magazines. He put the Philippines on the map in the sports world. Pacquiao used his newfound influence to make a change back in the Philippines, running for legislator and creating a new political party called the People's Champ Movement in 2009. He resumed his boxing career after an unsuccessful run, but returned to politics later as a legislator. He held this post until 2016, where he was elected to the Philippine Senate, serving until June 30th this year. Pacquiao plans to run for president next year and sees his future making the Philippines into a stronger country. Pacquiao is regarded as the best Filipino boxer of all time and serves as a role model for other upcoming Filipino athletes.
And in club news, join us for Brown Bag this Thursday. This week's topic is Growing Up Jewish. We'll meet in Frady's 323, 325, Miss Gallion or Mr. Riccardi's room. We'll see you there.
And in counseling news, attentions juniors and seniors, a rep from Gonzaga University in Eastern Washington State is on campus today. Check your score appointments for the times.
And now here's Taryn with your Panther Athletics.
For the first time in 2 weeks, the St. Mary's football team took to the field on Senior Day. 11 players were honored for their contributions over the past few years. Coming into the game, the Panthers were 8-0 after a forfeit win against Richmond. The St. Mary's did a little bit of everything on both sides of the ball to dominate Maria Carrillo High School out of Santa Rosa. Marley Filson had 2 key interceptions in Kyle Gorey with a pivotal fumble recovery led the defense. Panthers' touchdowns were led by Kyle Gorey, Austin Rogel, and Logan Tanasaki for the 19-7 win. The victory sets up an epic clash on Friday of 2 unbeaten teams for the TCAL title as the Panthers travel on Friday to face SPSV Bruins of Vallejo. Tori will be here tomorrow with a look at Saturday night's volleyball match and a preview of the semifinals against Head Royce. That's it for sports. Now back to Jacob and Tommy. Oh, and Mark and Tommy.
And a very happy birthday to Ogaga Uesiba.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to you.
And here's today's menu over in the Shea Cafe.
And students, at this time, please follow the link in your email to complete the course evaluation for your second period class.
And that's it for today. Have a great day, St. Mary's.
Sparkle on.